Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic. We are back. We are back. All right, we back from New York Comic Con weekend. You know what I mean? Meeting up with the folks, meeting up with the crew. It was a good time. Most of it was a good time. There's like that, that issue that we had. I'm not really gonna like talk about it on stream or anything like that because I like that's just not me. I don't feel there's a reason to do that like on my channel. I don't think. So we here for that Hunter greatness. That's what we're here for. All right, that's what we're here for. Okay. Um, let's get into it, man. I miss Hunter x Hunter. I already know the spoilers for 384 already out. I'm not concerned about that stuff. Okay. I'm concerned about what I got eagerly in my Viz subscription. Okay, that's what I got. I got 383. Maybe I'll react to the Promised Neverland after the fact. I'm not sure, but I think I want to because I'm really looking forward to that. All right, so I'm gonna react to that. I'm gonna react to Hunter x Hunter here, y'all. 383, okay? Because I heard this was a dope chapter. I heard this was a dope chapter. So I'm really looking forward to just like reading it, checking it out, talking about it with y'all. Because I haven't been streaming in a little bit. Vlogging isn't really like my thing to say the least. Like I wouldn't say that I'm good at it. Like I don't own a camera. I have a phone, but like that's not like the best thing when it comes to like vlogging and doing all that stuff. I'm just not good at that stuff. Maybe at some point in the future, maybe like because we were trying to plan like this LA trip to Anime Expo. So maybe at that point, next year. By that point next year, I'll like have a camera, be ready. Everything will be like set up. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like the goal. At least that's one of the goals. The goal is like get a camera, get the cosplay ready, go to Anime Expo, hang out with the crew. I'm gonna bring my fiance obviously because like I love my fiance. It's a trip to LA. You know what I mean? So yes, okay. And it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So we'll see. Like if we it might not just be Anime Expo, and I might spend like more time there, like so that I have time to spend have time to spend with the crew, but also have time to spend with my fiance, see the sights, like see LA. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get into this Hunter greatness. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Yo. I did. I went. I live in New York City, so I went to Comic Con. That's why I made that free Comic Con stream because I was going to chill with them and do all that stuff. So it's gonna be so. It generally was dope. There was that stuff that happened, but like I'm not really trying to talk about that or anything like that. I've already discussed it with them. So it is what it is. Like with that. But the next chill stream, I don't know. It's probably gonna be. I gotta figure out what like my plans are for like the rest of this week. If anything, the next chill stream would be like a Friday or Saturday, one of those days. Probably Saturday. I think is probably gonna be the next chill stream. I'm never gonna do that. All right. Yeah, I haven't been streaming in a while. Like I just like stuff just kind of got caught up, and I just had to like get like so many other things done. I'll probably let y'all know about that stuff in the chill stream. But for now, I just want to react to some Hunter x Hunter. All right, so let's do this. Okay, chapter 383, y'all, is entitled Escape. And now it's time to begin the very first Sunday banquet. We have planned a concert hosted by the royal family. All right, so the banquet's beginning. Okay, good. I must regretfully inform you that we have a last-minute program change. 8th Prince Salisale, who declared he would change the world with his performance tonight, has taken ill and would not be able to perform. Man, he dead. That boy dead. He dead. He might be ill. I don't know, but sometimes he's dead. But there are still many fabulous performances in tonight's program. Please enjoy. So there have been some changes in the program. We apologize. Just fewer acts and moves up the start moves. Just fewer acts and moves up the starting time for the second half. Sounds like an honor to be the headliner. There are no changes in the order of performances. And there are no. So Melody's talking to herself. So then there are no problems. The first and second princes, probably Nen users, aren't here either. Fewer things to worry about. So the guards are talking. They're like, "Why me? Prince's orders." Melody's thinking. 90 minutes until execution of the plan. So the program, oh, yo, this is wild. So the program says, the first one on board is freestyle rap battle. Basho and Ridge. Is it Ridge? Yeah, I believe so. Basho and Ridge. Let me make sure it is full screen. Okay. Hunter Association. Dance performance, staff. Rock band. Uzinavi and Giuliano. Hunter Association. Acapella chorus, 6 Prince's personal guards, and then there's an intermission. After that is a talk show, Tamazo and Gantai. Piano solo, okay, Kini Hunter Association. Flute solo, Melody Hunter Association. Of course you're gonna be doing a flute solo. Come on, there was never a question. Okay, glass harp performance, 10th and 11th Princes. Okay, we got some skilled musicians up here. That makes sense. All right, so they're doing a little rap battle. I can't take that serious. I can't. Not that I don't take rap battle seriously, because rap battle, like, I love rap battle. Like there's certain elements of rap battle that I really like, and then there's certain things that I'm just like cringe, like whatever they have, like little like rap battle girls kind of standing around doing like absolutely nothing. Like, it's just cringe. Like that to me is like cringe. Okay, I hate seeing it. It just should not be a thing. All right, just spit bars. Like, that's all I want to see. I just want to see spit bars. All right. So I can't really like take this seriously, the freestyle rap battle. I can't take it seriously unless, like, they good. All right, Bosch will just be chilling, writing haikus and stuff. I can't really take this freestyle rap battle seriously. All right, let's move on though. But Tagashi a funny guy. So we got a whole like sort of page just like kind of dedicated to like the separate like sort of battles. Okay. Which is dope. Tagashi putting in the work, All right, let's see. All right, so we switch off to that's Biscuit. That's Biscuit. All right, 10:13. The servants taking part in the performance can't come back to this room, right? Won't that make serving the queen difficult? I couldn't agree more. But we should station a few more people in the real room 10:13. Let me see something. Okay, so this is a weird thing that just sort of happened. Tagashi's kind of like merged both panels in a weird way, so that like normally you kind of just move down, but like it seems like you kind of like you have to move across and then kind of go back to like Bisky speaking. I think that's a guard that's like enamored with her. Unlike the princes and the queens. Okay, so let me read that again. The servant taking part in the performance can't come back to this room, right? Won't that make serving the queen difficult? Unlike the princes and the queens, if a servant suddenly backed out, it would be interpreted as a threat. If they use it as a reason to summon the queen and prince for questioning, they'd have to go back outside. If all goes well, we could hole up in here until our destination. I'd like to spend the time as peacefully as possible. I couldn't agree more. But we should station a few more people in the real room 1013. It'll seem more natural. We'll move the hunters assigned to 13th Prince Madium over there to reduce the burden on the servants on this side. But the security concerns, you'll be fine as long as you're here. It's to maintain peace, as you say. What about you? I'll stay. You'll need a woman around. Biscuit, where'd you go? You can be right there. Besides, the prince likes me. Okay, well then. And he's thinking you'll need a woman around. And he's like, how can she be so sweet? That's cute. She's like carrying the kid. Let's see. Okay, so we go back to the banquet. Where after the next one? Aren't you nervous, Caddy? No. I refuse to consider failure. So they're holding each other's hands. That was beautiful. A round of applause for Kini. Next, we have Melody from the Hunter Association on the flute. Melody is a music hunter. She can play all sorts of instruments. Her favorite is the flute. Please enjoy. Melody about to do the thing, man. Let's go. All right, so the two phones. We're going over so they're going over their music. You're not going over your music while Melody's playing. I'm sorry. This is just not like a thing. This is not like a thing. Like people just like Melody plays and people just like ignore like her playing. That doesn't happen. All right. Here we go. She about to do the thing. 3 minutes. That's how long I can entrance everyone who listens. in a world of sound if I play it like I mean it. Yo, let's go. She going in, y'all. Oh, Tagashi, bruh. You see this panel, y'all? You see this? You see this panel? You see this panel? Look at this. Come on. I'm tired of the Tagashi art slander, and like in the sense that like people are like Tagashi's not like a good artist. What do you like? I don't know what those people are talking about, right? I can understand if people are like Tagashi's not consistent, right, as like a mangaka and drawing art for the manga. That's like facts. I like that's like indisputable, right? That's facts. Okay. Any way you slice it, but like to say that Tagashi is like a bad artist, like there's some people that say that, and like they I think they know that they're trolling, and I know that they're trolling, and that's fine, right? But like when you're just like genuinely believe that like Tagashi's like a trash artist, like you're smoking something. You're doing too much. You like actually you got you. Stop. Okay, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful panel. Like everybody. You see all them princes? They all like yo, bruh. All them princes, all of them, bruh. Little butterflies and animals, people just yo, this is dope. Flowers, oh my goodness. Come on, son. All right, dope. All right, so people fainted. Okay, she got everybody done. All right, this way. So now the twin princes are trying to make their escape. This way, Kini will guide you to the lifeboat launch. Run as fast as you can. So they're just in trance. Look at them, they're just in trance, yo. It'll take 2 minutes to escape the boats. Once in the water, head west at full speed. Use your ability as a last resort. Only use it when you're truly at risk. When they're about to catch you, you should be able to activate from the lifeboat. Imagine cocking, and if the door doesn't appear, go back to your bedroom on board. We'll save you another way. Oh my goodness, the tension, yo. I never saw Kacho's guardian spirit beast. Please, let them escape. So they go in. It says, go, hurry. Thank you. Good luck. Make it out. Now then. What's this? My wife and daughter. They died in an accident 2 years ago. I've been looking for a place to die ever since. No, don't. It's all right. There needs to be no accomplices, or it'll affect the entire mission for the Hunter Association. I can be proud when I see my wife and kid, that I saved the lives of 2 wonderful girls. After I heard his heartbeat, how could I stop him? Boom. Oh my goodness, bruh. Headshot, yo. Oh man. What? Yo, what just happened? 1:44 p.m. current time. Hunters always say numbers first. Pick up the numbers. Wow. Okay, so they're trying to get escape. We're almost out. We did it. So they're out of the boat. Caddy, we won't ever be apart again, right? Never. We'll always be together. We can make it with the 2 of us. Getty, I know. I see the exit. Hang on. And there's like some Nen. That's some Nen ability. You already know what it is. All right. Some evil force. What is this terrible feeling? Yo, what's going on with these hands, bruh? Whoa. Leaving the ship doesn't mean escape, but death? Getty, the door. Psst. Get back to the ship. Now. Yo. Okay, so Getty opened the door for using her ability, or like her Nen, I guess her Nen beast ability. And boom, the door shut. And Caddy's still inside that boat with all those like disgusting hands in there. Jesus. Caddy? No! Caddy, no! Caddy. She winked. I'm so glad. I was so worried. What happened? I made it in time. Let's go back to the ship. This is worse than we thought. There's punishment for leaving the ship. We'll have to try again with a different plan. But we gotta lay low for a while. Okay, as long as I'm with you. 10th and 11th Princes Kacho and Fugetsu's guardian spirit beast. Both are cooperative. Fugetsu's is a tunnel. Kacho's is indeterminate. Fugetsu's guardian spirit beast ability, secret door, magical worm. A translocation ability, with Fugetsu controlling the outward journey and Kacho controlling the return. Kacho's guardian spirit beast ability, season of 2, without you. If either of the two dies, it takes her form to protect the other and stay by her side until her death. Son! Oh my goodness! Yo, to God this she, bruh. Chapter 383 end. Oh my goodness. That is just. That is devastating, man. I mean, look. Whoo, that's devastating. Y'all remember when what's dude's name? Goto died. Y'all remember when Goto died? And one of the Kiriko, like one of those like magical beasts, took the place of Goto for Killua. And you were just like, that just sucks. You know what I mean? You were just like, yo, that sucks. Right? But this is just so much worse. Oh my, you know, right? Mainly because of the context of it. Like, oh my goodness. This is so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Hold on, my phone's ringing. Hold on, I gotta give my fiance something. I mean, so sad, y'all. Son, you let me read this Nembeast ability again, because this is just, ooh. Kacho's guardian spirit beast ability, season of 2, without you. If either of the two dies, it takes her form to protect the other and stay by her side until her death. Bruh, do you see those two panels next to each other? Just the sheer like joy in the one panel, Kacho's dead in the other panel. It is just and I think the thing that I really love is like, this isn't to say that comic books don't do this, but I think manga in particular do this well. It doesn't take like a massive sort of splash panel or a particularly big panel to like emphasize a particular like situation or feeling or emotion or whatever, right? Event. Just devastating, man. Oh my goodness. Devastating. Devastating, y'all. Are you kidding me with this? Oh, jeez. Like, bruh, and we're gonna have to see Fugetsu, right, interact with sorry, one of my cats is just being ridiculous. Just, we're gonna have to see Fugetsu interact with this Nen beast, like, that's in place of the real Kacho, that is just done. My goodness, yo. Tagashi be just ooh. Ooh. Y'all know what I mean? Just my goodness. I'm sorry I didn't tweet, but ooh, this chapter. Ooh, shouts out to you, Key. Shouts out to you, Shotty. What's good? What's good, DJ? What's good, Key? What's good, Shotty? What's up, John Cruz? What's up, Amadou? What's up, Michael? What's up? What's up? Hi, yo, BDV. What's good? Yo, my goodness. Heat chapter. Heat. Mm. And yo, happy birthday, DJ. What's up? Oh, okay, you in Suffolk. Yo, you should have came. You should have came through, DJ. Should have came through, bruh. Fire chapter. Okay, no chill, gashi, bruh. For real. My goodness. And I really like both of them. I think the thing that I like, the thing that just it's just so heartbreaking is like Tagachi's already sort of set up this space where it's like y'all cannot like y'all going most of y'all gonna die, if not every prince is gonna die. I feel like there's just this thing, right? Like it's never this simple where it's like, okay, here's this thing, and then the one prince that survives will become. I'm like, nah, I don't think it's that simple. I'm pretty sure they're all going to die. Like they're all going to be a sacrifice for this like king. I feel like the king is like this being that's just like, you know, stayed alive and like has switched bodies every like hundred of years or something like that, and like uses the life force of the princes to like stay alive. You know what I mean? There's just more to this. It's just Tagachi, like he just doing the most. He's always doing the most in the best way. So you know what I mean? Happy birthday, DJ. Happy birthday to you. You know, just sad. Ooh. I'm still thinking, yo, the hands just got on Cacho, and it's just so sad. Just you. Ooh. Yo, the cats, I can't even do that right now. Most of them don't like being like held like that. Except for like, well, two of them do. One of them's kind of just like massive. Like Buddy's just a massive cat, so that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, but like I'm about to have Stinky. Okay, just give me a sec. So, hello, Stinky. This is my cat Inez. Hello, Inez. Hello. She's clearly like not happy. Hello, Bubba. Hello, Bubba. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's just not a happy cat at all. She does not like being held at all. At all. Poor Inez. Her actual name's Inez. This is whoa. Hold on, Mina. Come on, Mina. Hello. Oh. This is Mina. Hello, Mina. Hello, little Bubba. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna let her go. Yeah, she's fine. They just like they like if they don't want to be held, they really don't want to be held. Buddy's over there, but he's like massive. I'll probably hold him in like another stream, like when I'm like catching up to my hero. I'll hold him there. But they just, you know, I got four cats. I got four of them. So like my apartment's pretty like it's pretty spacious. So like, you know, they're good. They're good. Like they generally have their space. They can move around. They're fine. Let me see. The hands reminded me of some. Yes, yo, some legit man. Like the other side. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you doing the most alchemy, when you doing the most with your alchemy, them hands be coming through, right? And they just yoink, take your arm, yoink, take your leg, yoink, take your organs, yoink. You know what I mean? Them hands be doing the most, man. And this was just like it was terrifying to me because like you already knew like it was like even if they escaped, like something else would have happened to them, I believe. But it's just like one of them's dead. It's so bad. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. The artwork in I'm not sure if it would. I might be foreshadowing something, but I don't know. But Camilla's dope. Camilla is a dope prince. Camilla's dope. Like the Nen ability is phenomenal. But what I love is like Tagashi really just is sort of like, yo, um, not every Nen ability is hacks, and you really gotta like put in the work to get a Nen ability that is like, you know what I mean? Like even like Netedo was like, he had this like amazing Nen ability, but not only did like Tagashi sort of show us that it there was like a ridiculous amount of effort put into cultivating his martial arts abilities, right? And it's just his like awareness and like just took the time to like contemplate things and contemplate life. But like he used that but like when we saw it, he had to use it against these beings that were just like they just outclassed him in terms of like overall ability. You know what I mean? Like Meron was going to kill him. You knew he was going to die there. Like you already knew when he just went down there. You knew Netedo was dead. You understood that, even if you didn't want to necessarily like admit it to yourself initially. You knew you were like deep down. You're like he gonna die, right? But you needed to see what the battle was going to be, what it was going to represent, and what were going to be the implications of that battle moving forward. Right? But man, that's why I love Nen and Hunter x Hunter, because it really is balanced, right? Because it's so situational. Because the Nen abilities are very much so tied to the narratives. It's just dope. You know what I mean? Dead. You knew Neto was dead. But like, yo, shouts out to Roy Mustang. Shouts out to the guy Roy. All right. Shouts out to FMA. Shouts out to Full Metal Alchemist. But Hulkenberg at 382. Woo, putting in the work. Putting in the work, y'all. All right. Hulkenberg was doing the thing. He was doing the thing. All right. His ability, I'm not even sure if that's like his Nen. I don't know if that's his Nen Beast ability. I feel like either his Nen Beast took over an attack or he already had his own ability, but it was like kind of already tied to and then it was sort of like tied to the Nen Beast ability. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I feel like the arrow was his. But you know, he also could have just been like taken over or whatever, or in a trance. I don't know. I'm not sure. Y'all, like, if you can clarify that for me, because I feel like that was his ability. I feel like that was his ability. The arrow, right? And it makes sense because you know he's a silver medalist, like, you know, a world-class archer. You know what I mean? So like it's very much a manifestation of that, and also just like, you know, he's kind of a straight arrow in some ways. You know, at least he believes so. You know, always kind of trying to do the right thing. You know, like that arrow like is very representative of like who Hulkenberg is, right? And like the fact that his like arrows can't shoot themselves, right? You know what I mean? There's sort of like there's some dope, like not just dope, but like just solid layers to the Nen ability and its representation of who Hulkenberg is as a person. You know what I mean? So I like, but like, if you could clarify that for me, please, if that's like his ability or if that's a Nen Beast ability. I'm not sure. I feel like there was like a lot that sort of happened there. I feel like his Nen Beast ability was just like sort of like the feathers and like that was what was going on, but I don't know. You know? But he just, yeah, man. That dude, he killed himself. Right? Just boom. And I was like, oh, Hunter x Hunter, yo. Hunter x Hunter. That's when you knew it was gonna go left, right? But Tagashi, that's when you know it's gonna go left. When like the death starts happening, it ain't gonna like be like, oh, here's some rainbows after a death. Like, it's like it just kind of continues to be like somber, you know. And Melody, Melody's my girl. Melody, like I rocks with Melody. All right, I do. But man, oh man, Hulkenberg just said, I'm done. right? Hulkenberg was like, I'm done. I'm done. If I can't even kill myself, I can't kill my father, I'm done. I'm going in. It's over. It's a wrap. Right? That's what he did. He said it's a wrap. All right. And again, what I really love is like this just like dope symbiotic sort of relationship, or like, and they say parasitic, but I don't think it's really that. I feel like it's very like with, at least with right, because the parasitic relationship doesn't really like help like the host. You know what I mean? It helps like the parasitic sort of like being that's feeding off of its host. And like a symbiotic relationship is like isn't necessarily healthy, but there's like a sort of like reciprocal sort of nature to it. You know, where like the Nen Beast sort of is like, right, the Nen Beast is like feeding off of Hulkenberg's Nen. And in exchange, like the Beast is also is like very much so helping Hulkenberg. You know what I mean? So there's just a lot going on here with that, and it's just dope to see. But Melody, woo, clean. All right, dude was hitting on Melody. All right, all right, like Melody doing the thing. Melody is doing the thing, and I appreciate it because Melody is one of my favorite characters. Like Melody's like a character that really shows you just what like Togashi and what Hunter x Hunter is about. And it's like it's about characters. It's like if you are just like, I want to see fights. That's it. I just want to see fights. Then like this ain't for you, man. This manga ain't for you. Especially like at this point, it ain't. I'm sorry. Go somewhere else. Oh, it ain't for you. Okay? It's not. All right. Melody is just like such a just a dope representation of what Hunter x Hunter is about. Nen abilities that have limits, are useful in particular ways. Characters are valuable in their interactions with other characters, not just like as like, oh, this character is like, you know, so strong. Okay, that's all of this is the only reason I like this character. You know what I mean? Like, nah. And it has dope fights, right? But it's like if that's all you're there for Hunter x Hunter, like you're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be waiting a while for them dope fights. You're gonna be right for the like the sort of like fights. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be waiting a while for those fights. Because even the stuff that happened with Hulkenberg was fire. Right? But there was so much more going on there. There was like a whole thing that led up to just that one shot, like bow. Like there was so much that led up to that. Right? The whole chapter led up to that. You know what I mean? In terms of his interactions with people. Ugh. Melody, I feel so bad for Melody Killer. I do. I hope not. Yo, if Sarah's like, yo, let's go. Right? Because we're like, right, because I think Sarah is like a type of person that like Sarah's like all sorts of like a mess and terrible. Right? But I think Sarah really very much so appreciates like talent, skill, certain types of people. You know what I mean? So that might be the case, Kill, where you just have like Sarah just like be like, okay, I spotted this girl, right? Because Melody is a woman. We cannot forget that. I think there are a lot of people that might, from time to time, but I think there are also a lot of people that don't, right? But we cannot forget that Melody is a woman. Sarah is like a serial killer. The fourth prince is a serial killer. Period. Okay. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right? So if we go after Melody, if Melody dies on this ship, I might have to take a break from Hunter x Hunter, man. I really might have to take a break from Hunter x Hunter. Like, if Melody dies on this ship and then we go on a hiatus, I can't. Ooh, too much. Okay. But just man, and yo. Right, I hope so, Shotty. I hope so, because I feel like Togashi's he's gearing up to take out somebody. All right, the way that this ship is sort of set up it is just like it's set up for somebody to die, somebody that we just care about. Somebody gonna die. I believe that much. I believe that much, right? Because again, it's a shonen, but where it is right now, from the Chimera Ant arc to the chairman election arc to here, it's very much so like a seinen. It's a seinen. It ain't like, I mean, this is not meant for 11-year-olds. It ain't. I'm sorry. It ain't meant for 12-year-olds. Okay? It's not. It's not. Okay? But dope stuff. Okay? So Hisoka just chilling. When we see Hisoka for the first time, the hype is going to be unreal. Right? And you can bet that he's going to do something or say something where we're going to be like, oh my goodness. Right? Tagashi's not just going to be like, okay, here's Hisoka just chilling in the sides. Like, we already know he's on the ship, right? So that's not that. It's not necessary to give us like a panel showcasing Hisoka hiding somewhere and that's it. It's like there's going to be a purpose to that. If we see Hisoka, there will be a purpose to that. There's going to be like some action. You know what I mean? We're not going to see here's a panel of Snack in a Whole Cake Island chapter, and then Snack don't do nothing. No. No Scooby Snacks here. Okay? None of that. Oh man. I mean, the spiders look. It's gonna suck in terms of like entertainment, right? Because the spiders are entertaining. They're entertaining as characters, but like they skunk. Like they be killing everybody. You know what I mean? And it's like the way that they do it and the lack of like empathy, remorse, any sort of like acknowledgement of the people that they kill. Right? Especially people that aren't like awful necessarily. But that I think that's a discussion that we could have, because we could think about like who have the right, like you know what I mean? Who have they killed? But I mean, I think like if we think about like the Kurta clan, like bro. You know what I mean? That's just like a few people. So if one of them dies, I'm like, yo, okay. I'm like, y'all were dope, but it's over. All right. The rest of the arc is gonna be amazing. It's already like really great. Like this, like there's a succession sort of what's happening on the boat. I feel like it's kind of like its own thing, because before they got on the boat, there was all this stuff happening, and we really focused on the Zodiacs and what was going on there. And what's good, Family Guy? What's up? Right? Like we focused on the Zodiacs and what's going on there, and the sort of geopolitics of the Hunter x Hunter world, and how the shifts in in geopolitics like moved us towards like what's happening now, right? You know what I mean? Like that, it was really about that. Like the setup was like amazing. So that you never forget the importance of the Zodiacs on the ship, the importance of the Hunters on the ship, right? As members of the Hunter Association, the importance of the Kakin Empire as one of the 6 like countries that are part of the V6. The fact that they were just doing the most. So literally the like largest sort of power of that world, the V5, had to say, yo, we got to make a V6. Like they were doing so much. They were doing the most in like the worst way. Like the V5 were like, the 5 countries were like, we gotta just like let them in. We gotta do that, because if we don't do that, like we're going to be screwed. You know what I mean? Like there's so much there was so much happening before that that's like just like set all of this up. So these princes, like their heads are just they're gassed up, right? Gas might be like an understatement. Like they are feeling themselves, right? We got a serial killer prince. We got Camilla, who's just like, everybody trash except me. right? Benjamin just creating his own personal army, just really just collecting nen abilities, right? Just collecting nen abilities. You know what I mean? We got a few folks, right? We got a few folks that are princes that just, they feeling themselves. They part of the V6. They part of the cocky empire. Yo. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. All right. But this chapter was great. You know what I mean? There was just a few things that happened. Like this chapter was straight up about Melody, the two princes, okay, Fugetsu and Kacho. That's what this chapter was about. All right. And we got a little sprinklings and stuff in terms of like what's going on with Bisky, right? And the room situation and the fact that there's a nen ability active that doesn't really allow them to like leave in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like we got a little bit of that, a little bit of that, right? The banquet was just, we're moving through the banquet. The banquet is like something like, it's very clear, like the banquet, like what's going on now. There's a reason for the banquet. It is a plot device, right? We do not need to get into like, you know, the specifics of what's going on, the performances. We don't need a whole chapter for that. You know, right? Tagashi is using this banquet as a just glorified plot device. It moves us forward. It allows for the princes to do this thing, for Melody to do her thing, okay? And then what happened, and we just, rough. Ugh. Okay, so this is just like a chapter that it moves forward in a really dope way, beautiful way. Doesn't really waste much time. All right, it's great. It's a great chapter. But man, oh man, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward to 384. We're gonna see what happens. All right, y'all. 382 was dope. So I mean, these chapters have been great. I've loved these chapters. Right? When the 381, Sala got taken out. Predator, the guard that's working for Benjamin and has a predator ability, just eliminated him. Right? He just wasn't ready. 382, Hulkenberg's going in. Hulkenberg's that dude. He ready. He not playing no more games. Right? And a few other things that happened. Okay? In terms of just like the main kind of thing, if like I'm sort of talking about, there's a lot of stuff that happened in 381 and 382, but like the main sort of things, right? Then this one, we got another prince that's just dead. All right, so we moving through. Okay, we have 14 princes. 3 of them are done. Okay, so we're moving through. We're moving through this. All right, it ain't taking that much, and it took in this hiatus alone, 2 of them have been eliminated, or not hiatus, but like in this like span. All right, so we're moving. I think Tagashi's sort of like, okay, let's do this. All right. Yeah, and I don't know if Salsade is dead or he's just like incapacitated or whatever, but I feel like he's dead. If he's not dead, then his Nembis is just done, and like that's it. But I feel like if your Nembis gets taken out, you done. You know what I mean? I got to look into that again. But I feel like if your Nembis gets taken out, like you kind of done. But we'll see. All right, because it just says Sal has been, is taken ill. But I feel like they might not be reporting it for whatever reason. So I don't know. Or they might not know that he's dead. I don't know. So we'll see. Right? Because when Momose died, everybody knew that real quick. Right? When she got suffocated, right? When she died of asphyxiation, right? By pillow, okay? And everybody knew real fast. Okay? And Hanzo was watching her, and Hanzo was like, yo, we gotta kill that dude. But we're gonna see what happens. All right. Predictions. I feel like we're going to go into we're gonna get a bit more into sort of like what's going on with Bisky and her room and her print and her prints. I also like, I feel like either we're gonna get sort of like half a chapter that does that, and then the other half of the chapter is gonna go into is gonna sort of develop one of the other princes a bit more. But when you read it in bulk, it's phenomenal, right? When you read Hunter x Hunter in bulk and you read it as a volume, it's dope. It's so good. But I think like week to week, I totally understand that people are like, I'm not really feeling this week, or I'm not feeling reading it week to week, right? So they covering up Sal to death. Like I'm sure he dead. All right. So Momose's gone, Sally's gone, Cacho's gone. We're moving. Okay. And so I feel like we're gonna get more of Bisky. Excuse me. We're gonna get more of Bisky and what's going on with her situation, because that has to be resolved. Like that can't like just like happen for like that long. Like I think Tagachi's gonna resolve that, and that's gonna happen for like either the whole chapter or a large chunk of the chapter, and then we're gonna move into like another like Prince and get a bit more in terms of what's going on that, and what's going on with those with another Prince that we haven't seen much of so far. I think that's what's sort of gonna happen, because a lot of these princes we've gotten a lot of time with them. Yeah, right. The silent majority thing. We might get back to that, right? And what Tagashi's done in a really great way is he sort of like said, all right, here's what's going on with silent majority. Assassin's just chilling. Assassin is just chilling right now. Okay? For good reasons, right? Because you can't just be like doing the most and getting caught like early, right? You gotta, do your thing, pick your moments, right? But Takashi sort of did that well, right? He sort of allowed us to sort of be like, okay, like we know Kurapika's like aware of certain things that are going on in terms of like sort of like battles and then being used, then usage and all that stuff. But he's still very much so focused on like what's going on with Ito, right? Prince Wobble, the assassin that's using silent majority, right? The guard, right? That's using silent majority, okay, and all these other things. So I feel like either we might get back to that, but I don't think so. I think like we got a large sort of chunk of that in terms of certain chapters, but I think we're gonna get back to that and maybe like 2 more chapters. Maybe like in 2 more chapters we'll get back to the stuff that's going on with Kurapika, because we got a lot of Kurapika like in like previous chapters. But I think again we're gonna get more Bisky because Tagashi sort of showed us a glimpse of that, and I feel like Tagashi has like done that to sort of say, hey, look out for like that stuff. Be aware of that stuff. Nah, I didn't get spoiled at all. I think the reason was because people like don't really like spoil Hunter x Hunter in that way on Twitter. For me, at least, I've been pretty good, and I try not to follow like certain like channels. Like I just kind of unfollowed like Hunter x Hunter like Twitter sites, because like I just don't want to be spoiled on that. Hunter x Hunter is just like, it's just great. One Piece I've been spoiled on. I've been like, but like it is what it is. Like that, I if I'm not on Twitter, I'll probably still get spoiled anyways. Just by like being on like YouTube and like trying to put out content and stuff. But like it is what it is. I've caught up to One Piece. Like I've caught up to One Piece. I caught up for the con, but I didn't get to do the discussion video, which sucked because I could have just not read the chapters and I would have been like whatever. But I got to talk about it a little bit with the crew when they came to New York City. But back to Hunter x Hunter again. Before I end this video, we're gonna have Bisky. She's gonna do a thing. And try to figure out this like hot mess that is like their room, and that ability, and then we're gonna cut maybe to another prince, and I think Tagashi's gonna start like doing a bit more. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen a lot of losers, right? We haven't seen a lot of that prince and Basho and what's going on with them. Like that's the kind of stuff I feel like Tagashi is taking his time to sort of say, here's what's going on here. Here's what's going on here. Here's what's going on here. And I think he's doing a great job of it. You know what I mean? It was good. I liked it. It was good. I'm going to start. I'm going to probably make a video about how I feel about the latest chapters, how I feel about Wano so far. and it's just gonna be like a One Piece like discussion video about like how I feel about Wano, and that's it. And then I'm gonna wait for the chapters to like pile up again. You know what I mean? But I'll probably wait for like maybe like I'll let 10 chapters pile up, and then I'll get back to like reviewing. But so far, like, you know, it's been okay. It hasn't been like terrible. But we need more of certain princes. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see them. I think Tagashi's like gearing up for that. We got a few chapters, and they've been like very good. But like again, like I feel like Tagashi's moving pretty quickly through like the princes that we kind of expect to die, and that are kind of like vulnerable in a way. So I like that he's doing that. All right. Let's see. So I was rooting for the twins. I was rooting for the twins, but of course, like I think we all knew that like it was not going to end well. I think we knew it wasn't going to end well. But at the same time, I'm like, just give my girl Melody some love. Give these twins some freedom. You know what I mean? Like I was rooting for them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so sad. You know, so I was really rooting for them to win the whole thing. But, you know, I think the way that it's set up, the way that this succession war is set up, nobody's going to win. Like, nobody's going to win. They're all going to die. That's my, like, belief. It is my belief that every prince will die, and they will all of their life force and whatever will be sacrificed for the great Kakin Empire. Okay? And when that happens, the king is going to somehow either die or will take over the body of like a prince and live on in that way, or something. You know what I mean? Some way, something's gonna happen. But all of them princes are gonna die. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, the Book of Tyson. That prince is hilarious. She's so funny. She basically stole the book. She basically stole like the sort of self love and like help and like sort of helpy like, you know, culty like the cultish like book. She stole like it's been implied that she stole that from someone else, or at least the title or whatever, right? And some of the stuff inside of it, and just like made like, you know, and she's just like preaching it as if like she came up with all that stuff by herself, which is not true, right? A lot of self help stuff is just like tweaked, right? It's just like stuff that we already know, but it's just tweaked by like self-help gurus and stuff so that we believe that, oh, they're just some like geniuses. They just came up with like this new stuff. And it's like, no. People have been saying like, you got to start loving yourself before you can love others. People have been saying that since like, I can't tell you, man. You know what I mean? Like people have been saying that for a long time. Tyson is wild. Tyson is like on something. Okay. So we might get to that, right? We might get to that because Tyson is all like I gotta remember, like she's the I believe she's the one with like the parasitic Nen beast, but in like the ones that are like sort of floating around. But I can't remember. I'm not sure. I gotta look into that. I gotta look into that again. Sally was the prince that just got his Nen beast destroyed by the guard with the predator ability, Nen ability. So Sally done. All right, Sally is done. Okay. Yeah, just Sally was like the epitome of like sloth and like gluttony, right? And just greed, right? Greed, gluttony, like. Oh, the prince. I can look that up. Sally is the. Looking at it now. Eighth prince. Okay. Yeah, the eighth prince. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Salazar is dead. Positive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So eighth prince. All right. So this is it. Yeah, he was annoying. I was like, all right, keep going. Thank you. All right. So I think I'm gonna end the stream now because it is 10:23, and I just want to make sure that like I get enough sleep so that I can get some work done tomorrow. Because I got quite a bit to do. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. Okay. This is my live reaction / initial thoughts to Hunter chapter 382, Fire chapter. All right. I try not to rate like chapters like anymore necessarily, like unless it's like One Piece, because I think like to me I was kind of like trolling that. Like it's a one like I think manga that I just kind of like try trolling like people when it comes to ranking the chapters, because people get like so like in like infuriated, you know what I mean? Like when you give like a chapter like like an average, sort of score or something like that. So I'm, I just kind of like, yeah, it's alright. It is 5. Yeah, it's 5.5. You know what I mean? So it's fun to try to troll people like that. But this chapter was heat, nothing but heat. Okay, so look out for my reaction next Monday. Yeah, look out for my reaction in next Monday to Hunter x Hunter chapter 384. All right, that should be a really good chapter. We'll get again. We're gonna go back to sort of getting more information. All right, from about like what's going on with other princes, right? The prince that Bisky is guarding, probably Lazarus and Basho, and what's going on with them. Because again, like the banquets that are going on, we got to see those two. Well, we got to see Basho sort of like do his thing, so we might get to see a bit of him. All right, so should be a good chapter next week. Probably gonna be more like information based in terms of seeing what's going on. But I think we're going to get a lot more of Bisky and a bit more of like a prince that we haven't seen yet. That's how I feel about it. All right. So thank y'all for coming through. All right. This is the Black Manga Critic. Shout out to all y'all that came through in the chat. This was dope. This is a great discussion. Thank y'all for coming through, man. I love discussing Hunter x Hunter. I really do. Okay. It's just a great manga. All right. Rereading is essential. Remember that. Okay. If you're reading that Hunter x Hunter greatness, all right, and you have a hard time remembering things, rereading is essential. Same thing for like One Piece, but I think even more so for Hunter x Hunter. Okay, rereading is essential. All right. All right. Yeah, no, people are reviewing the chapters, but it's just like people that are like big, like aren't in the way that they could be. And a lot of it just like it's just different reasons, like time, the amount of effort that kind of goes into like paying attention to what's going on within one chapter and remembering like the stuff that's happened previously and sort of remembering like the scope of everything. It's just like it's a bit of effort in a way, in a sense. Like this for some people, like at least for me it is. And for others it might not be, and that's great. But I think like for a lot of YouTubers, like bigger YouTubers, like either they aren't reading it at all, or they're waiting for chapters to build up, or they just don't have the time or whatever, So it is what it is. But thank y'all for coming through, y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Okay? I'm a Black Manga Critic, and I'm out, y'all.